holding in a burp right now. Good stuff.
And with that said, hello everybody, my name is Ilya. Matt is not in the call again because he hates the person who's with me in the call. Hi Valentin.
Hey!
We're trying to record this for the first time ever. Never seen this footage.
Yeah, I know. This is authentic. First.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's horseshit. Yeah, we've tried this one at least 2 times before, and both times the full recording failed, taking away 40 minutes of our probably blissfully short lives.
Oh, our lives are useless. Done.
Okay. The thing is, I definitely do not remember anything, and I imagine neither does the other guy in this call, so...
Yeah, that's probably a good thing, so we can at least try to be...
It's still sort of authentic, whatever that means, or... Yeah.
Let's put it this way, we don't remember shit. Let's move on.
No, we do not remember shit at all.
This is the qualifying lap. Bortz'z is currently 13th. I imagine this is qualifying session 2. He is 0.356 behind number 10, who is currently Jensen Button.
What do you mean you imagine it's qualifying session 2? It says qualifying 2 in the middle of the screen.
I never saw that.
I
was looking at the top left where the standings
I imagine this is his 5th lap of the session.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
imagine he has only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Well, I never get to look at the screen. You know that.
I imagine he is on mix 3 right now.
I imagine you are a fucking son of a bitch.
Alright.
1-1. So...
this lap better actually be something. Like, this actually better be his quickest fucking lap.
I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
We should remember that by now, I think. But
I edited that half a year ago.
Okay, no, it was like 4 or 5 tenths slower. Why? Why?
Anyway, standings. Vettel from Hamilton, from Rosberg, from Alonso, from Raikkonen, from Massa, from Webber, from Grosjean, from Hulk, from Button, from Perez, from Bortz'z, from Gutierrez, from Di Resta, from Sudil, from Buster, from Bottas, from Verne, from all the rest of the people you don't care about. Right. Forecast suggests 55% chance of rain, which is interesting, to say the least.
Okay, well, we don't remember most of it, but yeah, 55%.
I remember that rain.
You can count on that. Yeah, rain does happen. Yeah.
I don't remember what happened.
We can't exactly feign our surprise. Oh, it was rain? No, yeah, there's definitely rain.
Okay, Bortz'z is still driving the hopeless Toro Rosso.
He starts on Prime X. Wait, does that mean he can't really last that long on the first set of options? Is that what they're trying to say?
Yes.
Okay. They're probably right.
This looks like normal boards.
Yeah, sure.
Impossible
Why not
strategies.
just one stop the whole thing, Andrew?
No stop.
Yeah, just incur the 20-second penalty for not pitting or whatever it is. Actually, I don't know what happens if you don't do the 2 different compounds.
Disqualified.
Yeah? Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, it
So
depends.
they don't-
In rainy conditions, you can go for a no-stopper.
Well, no, obviously. I mean, you know.
I once managed to finish a no-stopper because it rained and I pulled the boards and forgot to pitch for inters and finished on primes.
Yeah. During rain, you are allowed, but I'm just thinking.
Yeah, in dry conditions, no, you have to use both and you're disqualified.
Or you get disqualified.
Yep.
Okay.
Not a lot of head motion for you today.
You know, it's enough. I just had breakfast, and it was mostly cereal, so that's enough.
Oh, you had breakfast? You asshole. I just woke up 15 minutes ago.
I woke up an hour ago. Were you watching the football yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you saw me tweeting that Tim Howard is a god, a legend.
Yes, right.
And to the American Jesus. Yeah, I watched the game.
Well, there we go. There's our start. It went like as bad as it could have gone.
So now fighting for the last position.
19, he's gonna get Yankee
Diresta,
and a bunch of people
almost
into that
Sudo.
turn.
Oh, Diresta disagrees.
Diresta ran wide there and actually overtook Sutil, what I would say could be off the track, but then again, 2 wheels, not 4, so
I'll
be good enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's way back to 16th, so
We're back to 16th, but at least there's a lot of congestion over the early laps. So.
Well, that's a surprise in the first lap. I mean,
yeah, shut up. Okay, that was a definite bump on Sutil, which, what? Hello, Caterham. The Caterham of Gita van der Garde suddenly takes P16 from us.
That's
and
the first.
There, Bortz'z kind of misses the braking point, goes a bit wide, but thankfully there's still time to clear van der Garde and put up a fight against the 2 Force Indias up ahead.
Oh, yeah,
Very solid pass.
Yeah, Valentine, there are still 55 and a half laps.
Yeah, that's not true.
We're good.
Yeah, I think this is 2013, right? So no, there are. The start's pretty much it, if I remember correctly.
Oh god. Well, 2014 is not it because everybody breaks at some
Yeah,
point.
well, it's better.
Well, can you just throw hammers at them to make it more equal?
There we go, on the Resta into turn 1, and it's gonna be successful. Yes, it is.
Yep, the rest does the fight for position.
Very weird exit out of that corner. He got a little bit sideways, I think.
These tires are dying already on lap 2,
Oh,
I feel
yeah,
like.
of course they are.
Was his time pit stop lap 12 or something?
14.
Oh god.
Good luck. Not happening. Sutil is just a second up the road. Everybody else has cleared already, so this really is unusual to see Force India where they are in this game.
Well, in this game, yeah, in 2014 for sure.
Yeah, in 2014. In 2014 they've got like.
Well, if Hulk works his magic and they work the half a stop magic, then yeah, they can.
If they work there, we have a Mercedes engine magic. Then
create a 70-car train behind them.
I mean, they do score points at least. I mean, that's.
Oh yeah, tell that to Zaber.
Yeah.
Hi Zaber.
Ooh, that turn's gonna be. I just remember that turn's gonna be giving us a lot of problems. I think because already he's running a bit off the line by the looks of it.
Well, to be honest, in Spawn Circuit is one of the most difficult corners.
Yeah.
It is kinda easy on the entrance, but then you have to break mid-corner, and this is a pain in the ass.
Right, let's see. The gap over the line is 1.2. DRS is enabled. We will not get to use it unless we dramatically close in on Sutil during this lap. Ooh, boy!
Speaking of trying to close in, we're very close to spinning out.
That was indeed really close. That was a good catch. The rest behind is, I'm not sure how much time down.
It was 1.2 as well at the start finish line.
There we go. So now it's 1.5 to the rest and
1 second.
A little bit more than 1 second to Sutil. So maybe we can get DRS on this lap. Maybe not. At second sector is a tough one. So.
Not fair, who is apparently on rails in this game.
That was good. That was. Let's see, one of the slower braking corners is through which there's usually more of a chance to catch the AI. 1 second and 1,000th of a second. So.
This one hell of a tease.
Yeah.
And front left tire is starting to die slowly.
Okay, yeah. At this point, I'm pretty sure that we're not within 1 second of Sutil, and this will
makes
not
things
help.
even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 or even 2 seconds, or even more at this point.
through the hairpin. It's alright,
Easy on the
but
throttle.
I don't believe he got the RS.
Yeah, far behind. Alonso, meanwhile,
And despite a solid lap, he is 3 seconds adrift of what the leaders are currently setting, so that means...
that means we have a jump cut.
Yeah.
So lap 10, he's still behind Cyril. Nothing
Yeah,
changed.
he has at least managed to post a 143.7, but that's still not even close.
The Gutierrez appears from the right. Did he cut the track or something?
I think he went off. I think that's
If
what
you
it was.
see, like, in the middle of the second sector, after the double right hand, maybe he got hurt for the track. We need to investigate that.
For P14, we're closing in on Sutil, who himself has a McLaren ahead of him. I'm not sure. I don't see, honestly.
I'm trying to guess. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. That's probably my motto.
Ooh,
Bit wide.
bit wide there. Yeah, that would not have helped with his already worn out tires, but we're still sort of keeping up the pace with the cars ahead.
But
Still not slipping back.
With his pit strategy, he needs to survive 4 more laps.
On this, yeah, this is not gonna be easy by any stretch of the imagination.
This is not gonna happen, I'd say.
Very solid through that, very controlled, but you can see that he's not taking nearly as many risks. It looks like the car is going to step out any moment now.
He's actually losing a lot of time in these fast corners.
Yeah.
I'd beat right now, because left front looks like it's dying.
Alright, Bortz'z is all over him now, and he needs to make a decision to possibly go off strategy.
And Bortz'z has DRS and tries to go inside. Nope. I'm a bit behind now.
Yep, he's going for the pit lane. Very sensible decision. I'm a bit surprised.
3 laps early, that might screw his strategy.
Yeah, but that actually made sense.
Well, yeah, that's a rare occasion. He pits when he needs to, not when he drifts his Formula 1 car.
He rejoins alongside his teammate. Behind his teammate. Jean-Eric Van, this is the first time I'm actually focused on the race out of the 3 attempts we've had, I believe.
That's about to change at any moment.
Okay, good.
We still have half an hour.
Spoilers, it's gonna get a little boring at some point. I remember.
That's not a spoiler, that's every Bortz'z race. Ever.
Ooh, despite the cold tires, the fresher compound is so much better than Van, who is struggling all over the track, and if there was any semblance of team communication in this game,
Is he going
we
for
would
the
have been
pass?
told to move out of the way. Oh, contact with Vern, he sends him wide, and that is a penalty. That is a well-deserved, well-earned penalty. He got a little impatient behind Van, and while Vern probably would have moved out of the way if he was a human being and not a computer, but since he was a computer,
I won't say that it's a little too aggressive. I mean, you don't have a chance to overtake in this corner. This is a fast double right-hander.
Yeah, but if the car ahead is struggling so much, you just want to keep your line and not get bogged up behind it a lot.
I don't think dive bombing is a valid option.
It was a mistake, and it's a mistake that is going to yield a drive-through penalty. I think he's going to take it at the last possible second to maybe even clear Vern.
I don't think so.
Well, Vern might pit any lap now because he was looking
Did he start on options?
He probably started on primes, but I think they're already gone. Going by how slow he was.
He had options, I believe.
Oh well, then yeah. Then he's probably pitting in on this lap. Is what I would expect.
He might want to clear that. Oh, okay. Hello, Gutierrez.
So Gutierrez brakes about a kilometer earlier than you're usually supposed to brake into that corner, which usually designate some sort of mechanical failure, but we don't know anything, unfortunately.
I'd call that a Gutierrez failure.
Yeah. It is. I do remember it was a very special race for one of the Zaubers. Yeah, where pretty much every issue in the race is somewhat pertaining to him. Penalty reminder, thank you. Didn't forget, actually, but alright.
Yeah, it's kinda hard to forget that when 6 white lights shining in your face all the time.
Yeah, actually that is giving me a bit of a nervous tick. That is really annoying. I mean, the game does not think much of you, does it?
Much.
Yeah, anything.
I'm just able to a fucking millennium.
Alright, let's see, are we gonna take our drive-through penalty this time around? No, we're not. Which I would say is sensible, because at whatever the cost, he doesn't want to be stuck behind then, but Vern and Gutierrez are now both in for their stops, I believe.
More cars speeding, and that's Jensen to the right on fresh.
Jensen is to the right, and they're fresh, but they're cold, so we might have him through. Nope. Nope.
On the outside, Jensen is on top.
He emerges ahead, but I think we'll have a shot into the subsequent corner.
Bortz'z is faster, he goes inside.
This, I've already seen something like that today, but this time it actually went a lot better. We're ahead of Button, although
and I think
the only thing that really does is give us clean air for the remainder of the lap when we're supposed to serve our penalty.
Yep. And I think Pastor Maldonado is right behind Button.
Oh boy!
As I can
a little scrappy through that turn, and
Button is on our gearbox again.
Well, at this point he's probably got the tires up to temperature, so you'd imagine.
I guess, but he still has to defend against the Williams behind him.
There's another penalty reminder. Serve this lap. Well, spoilers, he will, because there's another 26 minutes of the video, so...
No, it will be just a black screen.
Black screen, that would be nice.
We need to talk over this black screen.
No, I mean, we could just loop the audio track, I guess, or something like that. And that's
us going nuts. Might be a good idea.
Alright, drive through this lap. Actually, very quick on pit entry. Like, I never, in racing in any of the F1 games, racing at Sepang, I've never managed to.
Because you have a fucking controller.
And we get a replay. Yeah, there you go. Definite tap from the front wing.
And again, yep, and he sends him off.
Not something you want to do to your teammate, even when your teammate is desperately behind you. And there's the overtake on Button. Was indeed a lot better.
And we continue with 2 laps down on fuel. Nothing new in Bortz'z.
Rejoins the track in P16.
Right behind the rest again.
Right ahead of Van der Garde, which means that...
I wouldn't say right ahead. There's a 17-second gap.
I mean, position-wise. Okay. I'm gonna guess that there's one of the AI cars of the less slow teams is running off sequence. Or something like that, because otherwise... Even maybe 2 of the AI cars. Well, one of them is Vern, I think. Yeah. And the other one is probably Gutierrez. That's a safe bet to say.
Please go to lean fuel mix. Lean fuel.
Please go to lean fuel mix.
Please go to lean.
I beg you, please do that. His race engineer is losing all the hope in humanity.
Ignores the reasonable pleas of his race engineer and continues to set out against the rest in what is a fight for position, despite the fact that we have to serve a drive-through penalty, which, you know, is at least a decent sign for the remainder of the race. But at this point, ooh, overshooting the corner, and that will have cost him a fair bit of time. I think he was caught out by Di Resta's earlier braking than normal, I believe. Something like that.
Maybe. Yeah.
We're still on him out of the hairpin, so I'd say that's less of a second.
So going back to criticizing you, you don't have these quick pit entry because you have a goddamn controller, and you don't have a proper racing wheel,
Yeah, that is true.
and you don't have a proper computer.
I've never actually. Funny thing is, I've never actually played the racing game with a racing wheel.
Just buy yourself one.
I kind of do want to. Is the thing.
I mean, 2 weeks ago Matt bought his G27, and his pants are constantly wet because of that. As we take the Resta to the inside, yeah, racing.
So that was a very solid pass.
Racing wheel makes things really easier.
Really? Well, that's nice to hear. Let's see. We now have Perez somewhere up the road, a little further than would have possibly liked, but it looks like there's a bit of traffic up ahead.
Alonso post 139.5.
Yeah. Oh, where that was.
That's a bit of gravel and grass.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that was dreadful, and that cost us a ton of time. He rejoins more than a second behind the Resta, I believe, and that would have been a very frustrating one because that cost him a lot.
That cost him position to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, funny thing is, Van der Garde is actually kind of closing in, which
What was it, 10 seconds?
It was 16 at some point, I believe, so the fact that it's not 10...
Well, it was right after the penalty, maybe that was the factor, because at start-finish line...
Good point. Let's see, we're now running 1.7 behind the Resta, and with fuel on critical, which I don't know about that. I think the race engineer's forgetting which car this is and how likely it is to get lapped. I mean, Toro Rosso kind of comes with the territory, you know?
Well, tell that to 2014 Toro Rosso.
Well, okay.
Who's beaten Red Bulls?
Sometimes.
When they don't break.
At the Red Bulls refrain. Yeah.
I mean...
I'm super excited for Silverstone, by the way, this weekend. That should be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it's this week?
Considering that Williams have found sudden pace, and generally Mercedes do not look a mile ahead anymore, only like a half mile or something.
If only Williams can fix their fucking pit stops.
Yeah.
That would be great.
True that. The strategy was a bit off in my personal opinion.
If they can try not to screw us over time after time after time.
No, I don't really care about that so much. Let's see.
He is usually the one in front, and he gets screwed over, and Bortz'z is in front, but Bortz'z isn't able to overtake or defend as of now against Mercedes. So from qualifying 1-2 for Williams, we get to race 1-2 for Mercedes.
3-4 for Williams. You know what? I think they'll take that for now. They'll take that into
3-4 is good, but I want Mercedes to lose at least one race.
They have already.
Still, it was...
Apologies for the technical mishap here. My internet decided it didn't like the video very much.
What else is new in this world? And
that was a drop of rain. And no, this is not a false sign. We are indeed going to be having some major rain in a couple of laps.
We are behind Pastor Maldonado, who is behind...
I am not sure. Yeah.
This is Charles Pic.
Oh, this is a lapped car of of Pic. And honestly, I have forgotten he's been out of F1 seat for like half a year, and I don't remember how to pronounce his name anymore.
It doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
Well, what if he suddenly finds a Formula E seat? I actually watched that, so...
Then I'd forget about his existence. Because Formula E is bound to be shit.
I don't know, actually, I think it looks really awesome apart from just two things.
Yeah.
The first thing is the fan boost thing, which I do not understand. The second thing is the 2 cars per race thing, which I also don't really get. If they got rid of the fan boost and did 2 races per weekend instead of one race where the drivers have to sprint between cars, then I'd be perfectly fine with everything going on there. Well, and the driver entry list has been not particularly inspired thus far. There are some good calls, but mostly there are also a lot of people who went out of
F1 too old to race in
who are
proper
too
cars.
old for Formula 1, yeah.
Hi, Nick Heidfeld.
Nick Heidfeld, Jarno Trulli.
Is Sarrazin there? Oh, Gutierrez!
Again, Gutierrez with an issue, and that compromised our braking completely.
Maldonado's through.
Maldonado's somehow gotten ahead. I don't know what the hell is going on with Gutierrez and at what possible pace he's lapping around there.
Oh,
I think
25
maybe,
minutes.
I have an idea. I think he might have gotten the blue flags, and the AI broke so hard that he decided to stay on the racing line but just lose all speed.
That's genius.
Yeah. The rain is now getting pretty severe, and at this point you'd think you could stop for intermediates, but
Of course, it's not the rare
Andrew
that
does not
intermediates
do that
exist.
because, yeah, Andrew wants to do the
Yep.
skip to wet tires, which means that he's about to have one lap straight in hell.
Just one?
Tires that are,
Who the fuck
well,
knows?
I hope so. I mean, this, oh boy. Also, yeah, Sarrazin is in it, and so is Montagny, actually, funnily enough. I've seen Montagny race an IndyCar recently, so I think he's up to the job, but I haven't seen Sarrazin race in forever, apart from endurance, I think. So,
Well, he's pretty comfortable with winning Le Mans from time
winning
to
Le
time.
Mans?
From time to time.
Well, maybe winning endurance, because Toyota still hasn't won Le Mans.
Well, it's bound to happen next year, I'm telling you.
You know, you'd think so, but...
Well, I'm gonna send him a box of fucking duct tape so they can fix that goddamn car, so it will actually finish the race.
I think the Audi crew of, I think, number one is very strong, even when the car isn't quite up to pace.
Well, 2014 Le Mans, nobody escaped service. Like,
Yeah.
how bad can it be? You're gonna just... You can be fucking low at this point and not break
I'm
at the
just
entire
saying,
race and win it.
There's a reason why people say that Andre Lauderer is the best endurance racer out right now. That's... And people who say that are Autosport, if I remember correctly.
Well, Autosport says a lot of shit.
You don't like Lauderer?
He's good.
He's actually
he's
another
He's not a
guy.
god. He's good.
He's another guy I would have maybe expected in Formula E. And going for Formula E's entry list, actually, the team with the best lineup right now is Virgin Racing, who field Alguersuari and Sam Bird, two people who you legitimately...
Did Sassenberg gave up on trying to get into F1?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I think he gave up on trying to get into Formula 1 a couple of years ago, even. The GP2 season was just a season of, hey, I like racing single-seaters, let me race some single-seaters. We're switching straight to wets right now as I continue to talk about Sam Bird and Jaime Alguersuari, because, well, I've seen this before.
Meanwhile,
Anyway,
we lost the position to the rest due to Bortz'z being very stubborn.
and weirdly enough, you look at the conditions on track right now, but here's Bortz'z cruising around us on
Yeah.
and we're about to be,
We're taken by Sudo.
okay,
Or is it Sudo?
I think it's
Alonso.
Alonso lapping us.
As
And
Bortz'z
then-
goes straight into the gravel.
Bortz'z has no grip on these wet tires, which makes absolutely no sense, because you look at the track, and it legitimately looks like there are puddles of standing water.
It looks like the track itself is a big goddamn puddle.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe it always does look worse from the onboard. I'll give them that. So
Well, because of all the rain on your screen.
yeah. So
And
I won't
and
say
Bortz'z-
that Codemasters are completely wrong in that regard, but I am very surprised that there is not
Bortz'z
enough.
front tires are really overheating, which means that it's not perfect conditions for wets.
Yep, which means it's perfect conditions for inters.
And That's why everybody and their mother is about to overtake him as he goes to another gravel
There's
track.
one, but there's...
And
I mean,
he is even overtaken by Gutierrez.
Gutierrez unlaps himself in what is a slightly embarrassing display. Now, at this point, do you come in or do you...
And he
Oh god,
kills
Gutierrez...
Bort.
It's the... I'm definitely sure it's the blue flag thing at this point, because...
Well,
Yeah.
blue flags don't ask you to get the hell out of the track.
In real life, in Formula One, they in the game they enable some sort of switch in the AI drivers' cars that just demotes them to like 50 kilometers per hour.
Hit limiter. Imagine,
Yeah.
in F1 they would force you to hit the pit limiter when you see blue flags.
Well, that would be terrible.
But
Let's
fucking
go.
exciting. Yeah.
Now, while Bortz'z is struggling on tires that do not want to cooperate at this track, let's go over the Formula E entry list. I think that's a great idea.
Again. What else is in there?
Avast. His virus database has been updated. Thank you, Avast. That'll be part of the video now. That was very necessary to tell me by fucking voice and with a pop-up on the screen. Because God forbid I missed that there has been an automatic update. You stupid, stupid idiots. Okay. Back to the race. Where Bortz'z is still struggling in what appears to be monsoon-like Sepang conditions, but apparently is still interweather. Ooh! He does not have any grip. He just... Somehow he's aquaplaning all over the place, despite the fact that I think everybody's on inters.
And someone is behind him, and it's not a leader car, and it's not.
It's Van, I believe.
Is it? Yeah,
No.
it should be.
Yes, it is Van. And ooh.
And Hulk behind him.
Well, at least we obeyed blue flags at that point, which not intentionally, but we'll take it.
And we lost the position to Vern at this point. And we lost a car somewhere. We have 21 car left.
Has Stefan Sarazan actually raced in Formula One? Oh, he has for one race.
What a record.
Okay. Yeah. To be fair, though, his performances do generally suggest that he will make... He's very... Very versatile guy. He does the Monte Carlo rally and does pretty well there. He's, you know, already kind of an accomplished rally driver. He has
Ask Kimi.
once. No, he's, you know, alright. So Sarazan, I wasn't really excited when I first heard him unveiled, but at this point, I'll take. Good enough. Also nice to see Boemi back in single-seaters, so... I mean, that's...
Both Boeing, after they got screwed by Toro Rosso.
Ooh, that was a bit of a push on Raikkonen from a lapped car. But generally, at this point, I think Bortz'z realizes that there's not much left to fish for here.
I believe that Raikkonen is now swearing in his cockpit.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised it did not yield a penalty. I think that was a bit
I don't think Raikkonen lost a lot of time because of that.
true. The lapped cars generally, though, are not supposed to make contact with non-lapped cars, which I think Raikkonen found out during Monaco Grand Prix recently. Was it Monaco where that happened? Yeah, it was Monaco.
Yeah.
So after that, Raikkonen was so upset he decided to ruin Magnussen's race in the hairpin. Okay, yeah.
Well,
now
as I
remember.
said, he just wanted to book him a room.
Douche. That's a terrible joke.
He parked his car right in front of that thing.
Yeah, he did.
And he wanted a room for two, and Magnussen didn't have a choice.
It's at this point that I actually broke out laughing while watching a Formula One race, which does not happen often with me. Because usually I'm on the edge of my seat, but that time I was on the edge of my seat and laughing like crazy.
You fall off your seat and was rolling on the floor.
It was really funny. Not even any personal feelings towards Kimi, like whatever. That was just terrible. That just shouldn't happen.
Yeah, that was one hell of a move. Let's say that.
It does generally hurt to see Kimi really kind of not get the Ferrari car of 2014. Like,
Well-
something's not going right for him right now, and
Well, I believe that it's supposed to be generally bad when you finish in points, but you're the last car finished. You know.
yeah. And considering that Alonso is doing his usual fantastic driver in mediocre car
I
routine,
thought that mediocre. I thought that's not horror.
I'm nice.
That's horrible for a car that wants to win races.
Yeah, I don't expect Ferrari to win anything.
Meanwhile, Bortz'z is just a minute and 15 seconds behind his teammates at this point.
And probably a couple of laps ahead of Yankee, so...
Not just 50 seconds.
Oh, well, then all hope is not lost, I guess. I mean,
So we're about to be overtaken by Jules Bianchi.
let's see, we got too many more laps of this whole thing.
You're excited?
Yeah, I am.
So as we wanted to talk about it about 20 minutes ago, Grid Autosport, while Bortz'z finishing the boring race, Grid Autosport is out now and I'm trying to force voting to buy it. And that thing is great. That thing is really great. The handling, especially, like, well, you remember the handling of Grid 2. That was a little bit on
Unorthodox.
yeah, let's say that. Here, every car feels different, so I tried racing KTM Crossbow, and after that we switched to... what was that? That was a Lancia. Yeah, and when I tried to break a 100-meter mark and realized that I almost stopped on the track because my top speed was 120, and then I tried to turn at 30 kilometers an hour but failed because this car is not supposed to turn. Yeah, that was a little bit different. So yeah, the game is good. The game is good.
No, I do wish there was a major series that raced the KTM Crossbow. I don't know why, I'm just a sucker for that kind of concept car.
And Bortz'z loses his car again.
Yeah, this has not been a fun race for
Can
Andrew.
we just finish, please?
Yeah,
And in Grid Autosport, there is a good variety of races, I'd say. Still, the biggest endurance is 40 minutes. Well, without pit stops, it's probably good. Some team radio available, which is kind of good if you're racing without HUD. Worthless teammates, and in general a good game. And the Shameless Plug, Backmarkers F1 LP. We are starting an LP on multiplayer of that game. Started yesterday, July 1st, and I'm
clarify what
that
yesterday
because
that
we're
is,
gonna
yeah.
upload that like
In September, yeah.
next year. Okay.
Please don't go back to the past and spoil who wins the championship this year, because that would be mean.
Oh really? We're gonna handle it. I'm unable to speak.
Alright, so it's 2 videos and 80% of a third video is how much we can handle before disassembling.
Something about Autobots. God damn it. We are in the state. God damn it, Kimmy. In that state, we just laugh at what's going on the screen instead of just trying to. Instead of just trying. Can you overtake us, please? Who the hell is that? Oh, that's Hamilton. Yeah, that's because he's black. Right. We are 3 and a bit laps left to finish, and we've been overtaken by a leader like 17 times, so We're about to finish the race. Belgium goes completely silent. I think he passed out.
No, I'm just on Facebook.
Fuck.
I'm being professional. That's... See, I'm not sure how many more laps of this suffering. I'm gonna go with 1. Is it? Yes. Yes, this is the final lap of the race. No prizes for guessing which place the Toro Rosso of Andrew is going to be finishing in. But again, it's really not his fault. It's really nothing. Apart from that one mistake on Van, there wasn't really anything too terrible in his driving.
Well,
he just the tires just screwed him. Yeah, it. To be fair, I would have done the exact same thing, so I can't say absolutely anything about it.
Well, but still.
Okay, that we can. Okay, that.
As we get lapped by Maldonado, this is the most embarrassing thing in the entire world. Big passed by Pastor Maldonado. I failed. Okay, handle that again. I'll just shut up. This is probably for the best.
Let's see. We've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to finish this tortured lap. Ooh!
Yeah, I hate that. And
blue flag conditions. I'm not sure who's getting past him now, but I'm gonna go with Vern on a no, Suto. So at least not Vern.
Vern is like a corner behind, so he's very close.
That
goes wide again.
That was just a disaster. And there goes Weber. I didn't.
This race is about to finish.
Oh, wow, the video actually restarted on me. That's weird.
You missed nothing. As we are...
Well, it's your job to read off the standings, then.
We are cruising to finish sideways. Almost letting run through. We finished P17, right behind his teammate Jean-Eric Verne.
Right behind is the kindest description I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh, Daniel Ricciardo. Okay,
so
I love that. I love that the game cannot change that.
Alonso.
How hard can it be? Honestly, come on.
Shut up. Alonso from Hulkenberg, from Massa, from Rosberg, from Raikkonen, from Hamilton, from Weber, from Perez, from Grosjean, from Bortz'z out top 10, then Vettel, Di Resta, Maldonado, Sudil, Bottas, Verne, Bortz'z, Bianchi, Van der Gaard, Big, Gutierrez, Shilton. Yeah. Bortz'z had one drive-through from Major Collision. What? Major Collision? What?
Major collision.
Sure.
As opposed to all those minor collisions, which are totally okay.
With all the gearboxes. Yeah, that was Alonso from someone, and I missed it completely.
Hulkenberg from Vettel, from Hamilton, from Grosjean, from Rosberg, from Raikkonen, from Massa, Sutil, Weber, Perez, Di Resta, Van, Button, Maldonado, Bottas, Bortz'z, Bianchi. It went away on me.
Yeah. And Daniel number 19, the new...
Also known as Daniel Bortz'z, of course.
He's unhappy, and here goes the camera. Hey, asshole.
Take that cameraman out of here. I've never actually seen this happen in Formula 1.
Yeah, but it's our time to end. We have 5 seconds left. Say bye. Asshole.